Hey you guys, it's Britt. Today I'm here with another episode on self-taught beauty. There was something that was brought to my attention. You guys wanted me to talk about it and share sort of my insight. So here it is. If you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so Selftaught Beauty is a channel here on YouTube. I've done 3 videos on her. I'll link all of those down below if you want a little bit more of a background and why people even care about what she's doing with this topic that I'm going to discuss in this video. This is something that here's the thing. There's always a thing. Someone said I need to have merch that says, here's the thing. Someone else probably already has it. I realize that some people might look at these videos and be like, well, why are you even talking about her? She's, down on her luck and has a really hard time. Why would you even discuss anything that she's doing? And I completely sympathize with people who are having hard times. I myself have had hard times in more than one period of my life. So I understand that and I sympathize with people and I help people that are not in good situations. However, if you are collecting money or goods from people and you're not being transparent about what your situation is, then everyone has a right to give their opinion and give their commentary about it, because you're collecting money or things that have a monetary value, like a gift card, so on and so forth, under not being transparent with the people that are giving you the donation. So that's where the problem comes in. This is not just someone who is homeless or in a tough spot and people are just like picking on them, because that I would be making a video and say this has to stop, like this isn't right. But there are a lot of red flags with her and many questions that have gone unanswered. Either way, I will link those other videos down below if you're curious or whatever. So yesterday I got a comment and it said, check her community post. This is interesting. And I'm sorry for looking down, but I'm going to read this and then we'll discuss it. She posted, OMG. So I had to change my card on my account. Remember that. She said card. On my account because I had to order another one after it was close to expiration, and now Adsense is holding it until a manual review. I've seen a lot of others saying that they have been waiting for months. I don't have months. It's only $300, but I freaking love if of that. I'm not sure what that meant, but why? I don't think I can do this. We will lose the shed. Looks like it's back to a tent. No need to worry about heat. Can't put a propane or kerosene heater in a tent. I don't know what to do. I finally been pushed to the end. Please pray for us. God save us. I will try to update as soon as I can. And then she links her PayPal and Cash App. And she showed a screenshot, I'll throw it up here for you guys, that says, your payments are currently on hold. Action is required to release payment. Now, as you guys know, I am monetized on YouTube. I collect a payment from them on the 21st of every month for the work that I've done on my channel, all the videos that I make, and I'm paid for that. Am I a millionaire? No, definitely not. But I will be completely transparent with you guys. The AdSense revenue that I make helps our household substantially because it's a second stream of income for me and it's helpful, and I never thought that I would be to the point where I could consider it sort of a second income, because I always said, if I ever get monetized, that's cool. If it's an extra $100 a month or $200 a month, that can go towards gas or to pay our electric or some groceries. I never thought that it could actually get to the point where it is truly a second income for me. Dealing with AdSense, I initially was very unsure of how it was going to work. Is it going to be a really annoying system? Is it going to be really easy to use? And I have to say, I think AdSense is pretty user friendly. It's pretty to the point. And when I read this, I said something is off here, because when she mentions that it's actually a card, that's where the red flags went up for me. With AdSense, you add your bank account. Now, you can either add a checking or a savings account. And I'll just be transparent with you guys. For me, I have it go into my savings account because that is money that I try to not touch unless I really need it. And I don't want it commingling with the money in my checking account. And then it's just easier to record if it's in a second account for me. But that's just a personal preference. There was never once an option for me to add a card. And I realized that maybe she could come and say, oh, well, because I've been monetized for this long, that's why. So I wanted to go and look on the AdSense help page, because if anything, I would think that they would have added a credit or a debit card later down the road than have it there years ago and now all of a sudden it is gone. Because when they would have discontinued people being able to be paid to a credit or a debit card, then they would have made you add your bank account if they were getting rid of one method. I just don't think that that was ever a thing, and that's my personal opinion. But I did go on to the AdSense help page, and it says your form of payment for AdSense. You can have a check sent to you, electronic funds transfer, which that's what I do. It goes, like I said, it goes to my savings account. Or you can have it be a wire transfer or EFT, single euro payments area. I think that's obviously something European. And then Rapida. Rapida is an outside vendor. Now, she did post a video talking about this, so we're going to listen to it. And by the way, I'm going to speed it up to 1.5 times because I just want to get through it. So let's hear.
This is an update on yesterday's post, community post. I am puppy sitting. No, it's not for any money. I do it for free. I love animals. I don't mind. So yesterday was payday, and I had to put a new card number on my AdSense account. That's how us YouTubers get paid. So my card was getting close to expiration, so I ordered a new card, put that new card number on my AdSense account. We get paid once a month on the 21st. If the 21st falls on a weekend, it would go on the following Monday. This is money I live off of. It's anywhere in between $200 to $400. It don't reach $400 a lot.
So, like I said before, there's not an option to put a debit or a credit card. I do have a theory as to why her payments are on hold, if that is in fact what's really happening, and I will share that after we get through the video.
It is my income. A lot of people ask if I'm on Social Security, disability. No, I'm not on any of that. That is my main source of income, along with $40 a week that I get for cleaning my aunt's house. I was so upset yesterday, so frustrated, and I shouldn't have let that happen, because I am a person, I believe negativity attracts negative attention, and positivity attracts positivity. I believe God has a plan for all of us. No matter what situations we're going through, I believe it does get better. There is a light at the end of the tunnel if you're trying. I would love to have another job. I've put in so many applications. I explained to the people that I don't have an ID. I kind of got messed up on going down there to try to get my ID with this winter storm. I, thank God, tracked down a copy of my Social Security card. It's not the real version, but it's a copy. So with that and my birth certificate, I'm hoping to get my ID, hoping to get our life back on track. I could go back to work. I could also get the boys' birth certificates. Their birth certificates are from South Carolina. I'm just ready to get all this straightened up, you know.
I want to say something about the ID thing. I realize that a lot of employers will not hire you if you don't have a form of ID. However, if they really want to hire you, and if you're really, pleading for a position with a company, I am quite sure that an employer would say, I'm going to hire you, but in the next 2 weeks, you have to go and get your ID. And if I can be of any assistance to help with that process, please let me know. I really want you working for my company, so I want to help you, get this done. And I'm going to hire you, but let's set a 2-week deadline and I will help you with the process. I don't know. I think the ID thing is kind of something that can be held on to. And instead of just resolving it, it can continue to be something that is referred back to as far as job difficulty, benefits difficulties, all of these things that kind of circulate around not having a photo ID.
I've never got back on my feet. I wish I would have had insurance on that house that burnt down. I'm getting sidetracked. So anyways, I put that new card number on my Adsense account, and then it showed that to update my 1099. So I done that. When I updated that, it said, uh-oh, something went wrong, and something about a manual review. So Adsense doesn't have a phone number you can talk to, and you cannot talk to somebody that works for Adsense.
So she says that she put the card number in, which is not a possibility. Then you have to update your 1099. Let's discuss the 1099 thing. When you're working for yourself and you're not getting taxes taken out, you get a 1099 from that vendor at the end of the year. There's nothing that needs to be updated unless it has to do with your address, your contact info, where they send your 1099. Everything is held under your account settings. There's not like something in AdSense where you click on, update info and then it asks to update your 1099. That's just not a thing.
I never understood this, but that's just the way it is. All you can do is go to the AdSense forum and speak to other people that are having problems, and you kind of just work out the problems together. Other people on there that I've seen with this same situation, some are saying, oh, it's been a week and I haven't heard anything. I've seen a comment that said, oh, I've been waiting months. Again, you can't contact these people, so it's just kind of a sit and wait game. I did let it get to me yesterday, and I do apologize for that. It just freaked me out because I know I could lose the shed. Everything that we have right now counts on that check. It was only $315, but again, I live off of this money right now until we can find work. And it did get to me. I did let it get to me, and again, I shouldn't have done that because it's in God's hands. There's nothing I could change about it. I can't go back in the past and redo anything. You can't change your past, but you can change your future. And I try to honestly, I have this vision of our future that I dream about every night and I pray for every night. And that keeps me both motivated to keep going. And to let something like that got to me again. Because usually, again, I don't like letting stuff get to me. So I did want to get on here and update you guys and let you guys know I'm fine. I just had a moment of weakness. I broke down. Everything's going to be okay because everything always works out. It has to. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll keep you updated. Hopefully it won't take that long. But I did want to let you guys know, the water, I still don't have that done. The winter storm just kind of messed all of our work up. So we don't need to exactly re-dig, but we do need to clean up the dig that we already done. It's still not uncovered. There's still ice and snow on the ground. It is starting to warm up, thank goodness. So the health department should have been, I'm surprised they haven't been out here already. I get so stressed about this stuff, and then that hit me, and I never understand why all this negative stuff happens when I thought when me and my ex separated, that was the negativity out of my life. Me and the boys were happy. We laughed, we talked, we're happy, even though being in this situation, everything just seems to happen like right after the other. No, I don't know why stuff like this happens. All I could do is move forward and pray it gets better. Guys, I don't know but what you're about to see is...
As far as her whole water thing with the pipes, that has been debunked. And in my personal opinion, allegedly, that was an image that was taken off of Google. I'll show you guys something right here, just for a little bit more insight. The problem is the repetitive non-transparency and consistent questions that surround her and the stories that she's telling. It's exactly what I said in the very first video. If you're going to come to your platform and make this part of your journey, there needs to be 100% transparency, because once you start lying, even if it's a little white lie or a little fib here and there, those are going to snowball and people are going to pay attention. And once you have their attention, they are going to have their ears on the ground and watch for any little thing that could be a lie. And it's just going to continue to snowball, and then you're going to have people like they come to my channel and watch these videos and they consistently share their opinions and talk about why did she lie about this? What happened here? What happened there? And there are just so many questions that continue to plague you know, not only your channel, but you as a creator because of your lack of transparency and or combining that with lies and so on and so forth.
This thing that goes across the screen. Guys, this is the only time this happens in the video. I mean, could this be an orb? If y'all would, let me know what you think. Again, it is about to happen, so just keep your eyes on the video. If you guys would, we need all the prayers that we could get. Again, hopefully, fingers crossed, this will not take that long for them to manually review it. I don't know why. I've been getting Adsense for 3 years now. But anyways, I wanted to update you guys.
As far as the orb that goes across her screen, there have been some videos where there are orbs in my video, and a couple of times it looks like it's an actual orb, but I'll be really honest, you guys, like that could be a piece of dust because a door opened and closed and stirred up dust in the room. So, I mean, whatever. If she thinks that it's an orb, then fine.
I'll let you know I'm fine. I have also been trying to film a collab. I'm doing a collab, kind of like an interview collab, with a channel called Wildflower Gypsy. Her name is Cassandra. She is amazing, and she sent me some really good questions that she found that my subscribers were asking. Some of the questions are hers, and it might clear the air for some of you guys. So I'm eager to do that. I've tried to film it twice already, and keep running out of room on my memory card. So I'm trying to figure my way around that. I'm halfway done with the thank you video. I'm excited to show it to you guys. But again, I just wanted to do a quick update and let you guys know everything's fine. Everything's going to be okay. We're going to keep moving and stay positive, guys. I love y'all.
So that channel that she's talking about, Wildflower Gypsy, they actually make some videos on Katie Joy. So great. If they're going to interview her and get some answers, that's fine. But with this coming out right before that interview, I don't know if that's going to do any favors, because here's just something else that people are able to debunk and show that the honesty is not there. So I wanted to read this on AdSense. It says, why does your account have a payment hold? And the first thing is you haven't submitted your tax information. And it gives you simple steps to submit your tax information to Google. So all of these give you ways to resolve the issue. And the reason that I don't think it has anything to do with the 1099 is because she has said on more than one occasion that it has everything to do with this card, where the card was expiring. She entered the card. There's an issue. You know, as long as you are, you know, giving them your legal name, you have an address on file, and you have a current bank account, either a checking or a savings account on file, I don't really see how things could be that misconstrued with AdSense. And especially if she's been collecting this money for a long time, unless something happened with her address or something like that. But again, she makes it a point to say card, so that's the information that I'm going to go off of. So the only other thing that it says is your account is currently under review for compliance with the AdSense program policies. All accounts are monitored for policy compliance and invalid activity. At times, while your account is under investigation, your payments will temporarily be placed on hold. And that is an actual manual review. So this is the only solution that, in my opinion, would be in Google's hands and not in the creator's hands. And it says you do not need to take action. This hold will be automatically removed at the end of the investigation if your account is policy compliant and your traffic is valid. So I don't think that that's what's going on with her, you guys. Again, when you're dealing with someone that has so many questions surrounding them and so little transparency, you end up in positions like this where things come up and A, is it true? B, what about all the information surrounding it? Is that accurate? Like, what's really going on? And it's really unfortunate to see someone just unable to give transparency to their audience. I think that if you're gonna come to your channel with certain things and then not be transparent about those things, that is where a lot of frustration can come from the subscribers and just the viewers that come across your channel. So I don't know. In my personal opinion, I don't believe that this has any factual data that I can tie back to say, okay, this is actually true, because I see no proof. I see no proof. I see a bunch of things that can be debunked. And, you know, unfortunately, it's making a lot of people feel very sorry. And I think that this is a common pattern. And no, I'm not picking on her. I am not being a mean girl. I am not going out of my way to show negative attention. But just like I do with everyone else, I will always discuss if and when influencers, YouTubers, people in general are taking advantage of people by using emotion and using half-truths and or outright lies in order to gain monetarily from it. So those are my thoughts on this. If you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.